Yeah, yeah.
What movie was that, Zar?
Say it again.
I got you. You got me. We all the backup we need.
I don't know.
Now let me see if I go a little further. You like no, if I say a name, you going. Well, no, if I say this name, you're not gonna get it. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Who was that? Hey, that was Chief. He just said that the prince on the letter was such and such. Oh yeah. Who are you calling? I'm calling backup. Look, you don't know the hell you ain't. Because if I got you, you got me. We all the fucking backup we need. Triple T K A. Time to totally kick ass.
I don't think I said that.
Bang! You seen White Chicks?
Oh, yeah, I don't know about Hurt.
Yeah, got it.
But I should have known with that much dialogue though, because I know it decent enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah. What up, everybody? We here Tuesday. Talk you is Tuesday. It's Talk you is Tuesday. It's Talk you is Tuesday. I'm in love with you.
Go ahead, second place. Go ahead, second place karaoke.
Second place, not to your ass. Anyway, listen up, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know we here. Talk you is Tuesday. Y'all know how we get down. I'm excited to be here. We got Ron Thomas in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Czar's in the house.
Was down.
You know what I mean? We in here making it happen. Trash ass players, Ron.
I got motherfucking Dwight Howard. Somebody need to wait a minute. Somebody need to tell this man to shut the fuck up. You tripping now. You tripping. This motherfucker going to say, excuse my French.
Too late now. You done said motherfucker.
He said he was better than the Joker in his prime.
And
people actually believe that. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
It ain't far-fetched. It ain't far-fetched.
I can't. What's your argument, Czar? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
My argument is he beat the best player in the NBA and took him to the NBA Finals. And not only did he beat the best player in the NBA practically by himself, he dominated. And that best player got one game because of a fluke game-winning shot that he normally don't make or take the shot. Dwight Howard, man, for about 5 years was the most dominant center in the league I'll go 4 years, from about like 06, 07 to about 11.
I can't say that.
That's when he put this back up. Okay.
But I can't say that because
this is my, and not to go off base, but like the David Robinson, the Joker shit is amazing because of the style of game they play and what he does in that offense.
Right.
It's slower, but if you break down individual, so you got to look at it different. Individually, who's better defensively? It's not even close. Right, who's better athletically? It's not even close.
Right. Not even close.
Right.
Who's better offensively? Not even close.
Hold on. When you say that, but Dwight Howard, and this is what I said about David Robinson, he's not quite David Robinson, but he was about a 20-10 guy offensively as well. So he was still, yes, Joker, I give the edge offensively because, again, better shooter, better passer. But if you got a 20-10 guy that's dominant on defense, that's an argument.
Definitely
Joker
argument.
plays no defense.
No, he don't, but he don't have to.
Right.
Well, you can't let him off the hook.
But wait a minute, Czar. But what I'm saying is, look what Joker to do by himself.
No, he ain't by himself.
I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about how he plays.
He's a better shooter. He's a better passer.
Right. So
I'm not going to even say he's a better scorer, but because he's a better shooter. I'm breaking it down. Hold on. Let me break it down. He's a better shooter. In the post, in Dwight's prime, Joker ain't better than Dwight in the post.
Sir, Dwight did not have that many post moves, yo.
Yeah, but Joker don't either.
No, but Joker know how to get a bucket. You couldn't get a ball to Dwight to go get you a clutch bucket. You could not do that, Jordan. Now I get you. I get you with the defense.
He had a jump hook. He had a jump hook.
He had a fucking jump hook. He had nothing. You know what he had? If anybody, this is why the offense was so potent. Anybody missed a fucking jump shot, he got the rebound, put that shit right back in. He got every rebound.
You know what? We're gonna have a show on this. I'm gonna be honest. I think Dwight Howard might be the most.
Talk now.
No, I'm saying I think Dwight Howard might be the most hated player in NBA history, bro.
I don't hate him. No, I don't hate. I'm actually one. I'm actually the one that defends. If Rashawn was here, he would tell you I'm the one that defends Dwight Howard.
Look, I'm the one that hate Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I'm the one to defend Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's dominance was right there, man. Like it was something special.
It was.
But Dwight Howard ain't getting you no clutch bucket. But the way that team was constructed was perfect for him because he had a bunch of shooters and he can run.
Right.
That's why it was perfect. He got it, and anything came off the fucking boards, he had it.
Right. Exactly.
That team was constructed perfectly for him.
Right.
Like you even had fucking Rashard Lewis, who was back then they didn't call it a stretch four. Who was a stretch four?
Right.
But they ain't called it that back then. And he shot.
They had two stretch fours. They were both small forwards and power forwards bodies, and that was Turk. Turk glued.
But Turk had to play point guard.
Right in the fight
because Jameer Nelson fucked his I think it was elbow or shoulder up.
And they brought in hot sauce, but he couldn't.
Well, he cannot do nothing.
So that wasn't hot sauce. It was Rayford Austin. That was skip to my list.
No, not hot sauce. You're right. Skip to my list.
Yeah.
So
hot sauce doesn't make the league.
No, he didn't make the league. Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm talking about. Like, look what Joker the dude.
Yeah, but I'll be wrong. I just can't agree with it being trash ass player because I think it's an argument.
I don't think it's an argument.
In their prime, you just said in his prime it was special. So if
it was special, but it wasn't special. It wasn't special enough for him to be fucking 2-time MVP. It was special enough for him to take his team to the finals.
Right, but you got LeBron, Kevin Durant in their prime at the time. You had Kobe Bryant at his time. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to win MVP.
Oh, we don't know exactly who we got in his prime right now. But later on, it'll be like, yo.
And again, that's the MVP. How important is that trophy? And this coming from me is going to be funny. Kobe Bryant's only got one. But
yeah, we know. But Kobe, see, when you say that, you also got to say everything that went down. Kobe Bryant had that situation that went down in Colorado.
Right.
Once that happened, he lost his image.
What year was that?
That was, I think it was 04, 05.
So how many years he been in the league?
He's been in the league. At that point, it was almost 10 years.
Okay.
But he was Batman to that point. He was Batman. He was Robin.
Right.
He was Robin. He was Robin to that point.
Wait. He was Robin. Oh, he was.
He was Robin. He was Robin.
Okay. All right.
I always say he was Robin. You got the wrong guy. I always say he was Robin. I never say he was better than Shaq.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
But after Shaq left, hold on, Ryan. After Shaq left, he became Batman.
Right.
Or I guess you would say
he became Bruce.
Bruce Wayne.
Wait, no.
He didn't become.
What's the black boy play Iron Man that play
War Machine?
That played Captain America now. Captain America.
Oh, Falcon.
Yeah, he became Falcon. Man.
Yeah. All right, I got you. Go ahead, Ryan.
But I just don't. I don't think it's a debate there, man. Okay. Because, like I just said, what Joker could do by himself, and he proved it on the court. Shoot threes, got a post move. Dwight Howard did never shoot no threes.
See, it's funny, man. I remember a couple years ago when I used to talk about Joker when we kind of first started doing this. Since I've been around, people used to hate and say he overrated. Dennis, you know it. And look at 2-3 years later, And
Yeah,
I'm over here arguing. I'm over here arguing against them, against David Robinson, against Dwight Howard. And people used to hate on me saying Joker ain't that good. He ain't better than Embiid. He ain't this. He ain't that. And now look at it.
When he got his second one. Now, when he had when he won the first MVP, I was like, man, he ain't better than Embiid. But then when he won the second one, and I seen that his numbers went up, that's when I said, Joe, you know what? He is better.
Right.
And the whole thing that I always kept saying is Embiid don't play a full season. That's why it's going to be hard for him to win the MVP. But, like I said, in this time, like people like what you saying about it was Durant's prime and Kobe's prime and LeBron's prime. Shit, my might say it was Jason Tatum's prime and fucking Jimmy Butler's prime.
Okay, stop. Now say the three names you said first.
Hold on. I ain't finished yet. I got more people to say. I got more people to say. Hold on.
Say the three
I got more people to say.
Say the three names and Dwight Howard's prime. Say those three names again.
It was Kobe, KD, and LeBron.
Now say the two names you just said.
And I said Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler. And I was going to keep going.
Do those five names fit together?
Yeah, them 5 names. They all been to a final.
On the same tier in their prime?
All them 5 players been to a final.
Are those 5 players on the same tier in their prime?
No, they prime. But first of all, their prime's not over.
Well, but they're not. Jimmy Butler.
Their prime's not over.
Jimmy Butler getting there.
Butler's getting there, but it ain't over.
You got 2 top 10 players, top 5 potentially all time, and Kobe and LeBron and Kevin Durant potentially top 10. Tatum and Jimmy Butler are never going to sniff top 10, top 15 all time.
I just hope I'm around 10 years.
Me too.
And see if they actually sniff it. Because you's a hater.
But yeah, that's what I was saying about the Joker and Dwight Howard.
Tell him Double J.
And Dwight ain't even in top 75.
Dwight.
And most people say, even though he gets hated on, that he is the biggest snub in that case.
Right.
I agree with it.
And Dwight, I know he took a team to the finals. That Orlando Magic. I know that. But
I think Jimmy Butler might be the most hated NBA player.
Did he put that team on his back and win a ring for Orlando Magic?
No, did AI win a ring for Philly?
No, but look what the Joker did, though.
Oh, that was different. AI get praise for that. Dwight Howard can't get no praise.
No. Dwight Howard had more.
Hey, what Dennis say? Hold on. What Dennis say? You got to get one game.
Right.
LeBron didn't get a game against Kevin Durant in that finals. AI got one against Kobe and Shaq. Dwight got one against Kobe and Gasol and Bynum and all them boys.
But Dwight Howard had more help than AI did.
No, I'm not. I mean,
AI got a game.
A little bit, not much though. Like you said,
AI got a game.
They didn't have a point guard. They had to have the power forward play point guard. You know, he had a little bit of help. That Orlando team is considered one of the worst teams to make the finals. You know that, right?
Wow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know why they say that? Because Dwight Howard. This is why Dwight Howard gets more of that hate. Dwight Howard fucked up the Kobe Bryant, LeBron James finals.
Well, and he gets hate because he went to LA and it didn't work out, and they put all the blame on Dwight Howard.
What?
Right.
They even gave Steve Nash a pass.
Right.
And he's a point guard.
And we know back then Steve Nash he should have retired.
Well, I understand why they put it all on Dwight because Dwight was the youngest.
I mean, I ain't trying to get off subject, but that boy get a pass. I ain't even getting to that. We know why. He get a pass for anything he do.
He damn sure do. You ain't lying.
Right. And we see
I agree with that. I agree with that. He is and the most hated, most underrated, and most hated player. I think in NBA.
I think it's Jimmy Butler's the most hated.
No, Dennis, you can't say that. You can't say that.
I think he do.
No,
people don't put no respect on his name, man. Matter of fact, it's a motherfucker in here right now. But
you got to think about it. You got to think about it. You got to think about it, Dennis. Like I said, at one point, Dwight was considered the best center in the league.
Guess what?
Jimmy has never had that.
No.
So that's the difference.
Jimmy will never be the best two guard in the league.
He's always been overshadowed as a two-way player, even though he's been given that credit for being a two-way player. But you always had Kawhi at the time. You always had PG.
And I think they came out around the same time too. Him, Kawhi,
13.
Paul George, and he's better. To me, he's better than Paul George.
It's close. That's very close.
That's what I'm saying. He's better than Paul George. But it's always like, oh, it's Paul George, it's Kawhi. I'm giving you Kawhi, but he's better than Paul George.
Kawhi is definitely better, but yeah. And I think they were. No, I don't remember if they were drafted in the same draft, but some shit. There was some connection.
I think it was close. You know what year Jimmy came out?
They both were great picks in the second round, I believe, or something like that. And
I think they both went first round. I think Jimmy was the last pick of the first round.
Okay, well there you say pick 30, yeah. And Kawhi was a late pick too, like either similar to that as well.
Yeah, Kawhi got traded because him and Paul George supposed to be in Indiana together.
Right.
But Indiana already had Danny Granger.
Right.
And Danny Granger at the time was the man. And then he got that freak injury.
Right. No, you're right. He's not a shortstop.
He said he's not a super. What did the SS stand for? Superstar.
I know.
But back to you, Dennis.
You ain't got no other Treasures players?
Nope.
Oh, all right, good. What you got over there, son?
I ain't got many. Just baseball. My highlight the All-Star Home Run Derby. So I'm just going to shout out the two worst teams in baseball, the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. 25 and 26 wins, 67 and 65 losses. They're on pace for maybe not break the all-time record, but, both on pace, to basically get under 50 wins. You're talking about 110 plus losses. Two teams in baseball. Usually there may be one team that's on pace for that. You got two teams. I'm glad they're both in the American League. National League, we don't play that. So that's where I'm going to leave mine at. The Oakland A's, Oakland Awfuls, and the Kansas City Spoils. I ain't calling them the Royals.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then my trash ass player I'm going to have to give to the coach of the Northwestern football team that got fired. But it's kind of crazy. You put that on the coach, and I'm not saying that he don't deserve it, but then you keep all the assistants. Like if the coach knew, then the assistants knew. Like
what?
That's just the way I'm thinking. Shit, if your coach know, then the assistants know. So it's like all of them got to go.
What?
That's the way I see it. I
Man,
just feel like all of them got to go.
maybe they trying to wait till they hire somebody else to fire them.
Maybe so. But that racist, y'all got this shit got to stop. This shit got to stop. That's the way I feel. This shit got to stop. This racist shit got to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's not even worth it. If you're gonna be racist, stay in the house. You can be as racist as you want to in the house.
Yeah.
Just don't call no fucking body. So let's get to these certified players because I don't want to spend too much trash.
I got one and they touched me. DC Young Fly. Baby mother passed away a while back.
Yeah.
And this man's still working out here. He's still doing the 85 South show out here.
Right.
He's still going to the Breakfast Club in New York. He's still on his grind.
Yeah, he is.
So
and he just did a show with a Comic View recording show with Kevin Hart.
right. So this man's still doing his thing out here. And he just smiling in people's face.
Yeah, because you got to keep going. You can't.
Right.
I don't want to get too biblical on anybody, but they tell you that death is going to come. Now, it's going to hit you hard. There's going to be some things that you ain't going to be able to work out. It's going to sometimes it's gonna come at you so tough and so hard that you're not even gonna be able to, do things that you need to do. That's how
Right.
it's gonna be.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to. It's some people out there that grieve for years. They
Right.
grieving on people that died for years, man. I know some people that grieve for like 10 years, like don't do nothing. They ain't go back to work. They ain't do nothing. They don't let their house lapse and everything, man. All over, somebody that died. I know another person, um, one of his homies, his best friends died. He ended up going to drugs and killing himself because he couldn't live no more.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, bad times is gonna come, but you gotta know how to roll through those bad times. And not everybody's built for that shit. So I give DC Young Fly, a lot of credit, a lot of love,
A
and
lot of
praying
love.
for him, man.
Right. So a lot of love, a lot of prayers. So them are on the Surfire player. Dennis.
All right, all right. So what you got over there?
We on the diamond, like I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm shouting out the only 60 win plus team in baseball. Those damn Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr.
What's up,
Running away.
OG?
Yeah, running away with what up, OG? Running away with most valuable player in the National League. O'Shea Otani running away with most valuable player in the American League. Neither race is close. The Braves, 60 wins. I also want to shout out, the Baltimore Orioles. They won 5 in a row going into the break, but just the year that they're having, they're behind Tampa Bay. But this team got 54 wins. They're on Tampa Bay's neck. Remember, Tampa Bay started out, I think, 13-0,
Yeah, they
23.
was hot.
Yeah, like 23-3, and they got 58 wins. They're still in first. They came back down, but such a big of a start. But Baltimore, I have a funny feeling Baltimore might catch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on air. The Baltimore Orioles will win that division. Hold on. They're how many games out? They're 2 games out. You know what? I'm going on record. We got receipts. Baltimore will win that division, not the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Remember who said it. And I want to get them.
Somewhere BJ was out there smiling. Probably gonna give you a raise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I'm calling it right now. Baltimore will win that division. Shout out to Vlad Guerrero Jr., home run derby champion yesterday. First father-son to do it in the history of baseball, to Vlad Sr., who did it, years ago, who played with Montreal and the was it in LA, or there might have been Anaheim Angels at the time. Well, they were California Angels, then they went to Anaheim Angels, then they went to Los Angeles Angels. And they all in the same, I don't know, they didn't change their name, they ain't even moved nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but anyway, shout out to Vlad. He had 41 home runs in round 1. Pete Alonso, you're always going to be in history. You won 2. The only one to win 3 was Griffey. But it looks like 2 is just that's the limit. Your boy Dennis's boy Julio had a great first round. Him and Alonso were in the same bracket, and he put that pressure on Alonso, and Alonso's pitching coach couldn't make it, so they had a new guy. I still don't know if the guy made it, he would have hit that many home runs. It just wasn't his day. But again, the day does belong to Vlad Guerrero Jr. So that's why I'm
Yeah. I didn't think Julio was gonna win it though. Something just told me like it's too much for him, man. He in Seattle, they all there, and I didn't know Seattle start having that like devil horn joint that they spoke in the ground. They
had that forever now.
Oh, all right, okay, all right. I thought I was tripping. I remember Seattle having that. Because I was sitting there, I was like, boy, they is in here deep. I might want to go to one. Maybe the one I go to, Julio winning. When I go to one of them joints.
I don't know where it's at next year. I'm curious where it's at next year. I can look it up.
Well, we'll figure it out. First time ever on Talk Years Tuesday. My ass was at work. I got off, and I was sitting there watching tennis. Yeah, I said it. I was watching tennis. So this is my first time ever giving props to a tennis player, Christopher E. Banks. I think I'm saying it wrong. Eubanks.
Eubanks.
Christopher Eubanks. Who the next time you'll see him will be in the quarterfinals, which I think is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow quarterfinals. American tennis player in Wilmington. So that's gonna be a good one. And also this Saturday was a hell of a fight. Jerron Boots Ennis got another victory, another knockout with a guy Vila. This is the first time actually ever being put on a canvas.
Mm.
Right.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen now. They calling Boots the best 147er, even though the biggest fight is coming up the end of this month. So we'll be watching the biggest fight the end of this month.
Right.
To see who is the undefeated champion under 147 weight.
Do you think he will ever move up in the weight class?
I think after he fight the champ, then he'll move up.
Okay.
That's what I think. After he fight the champ, then I think he moves up.
The champ is here.
Now Czar got Spence. I'm taking Crawford. I just feel as though Crawford just got that rugged, I'm gonna fight you ish. And I feel like Spence is Hollywood ready.
Nah,
he ready to be in a movie. He look like he ready to be in a movie.
Nah, bro. I can't wait. In my Bart Scott voice, can't wait.
Yeah, it's kind of like no, it ain't like that. I ain't gonna say that. All right, come on. I ain't gonna say that at all. Come on. Ron, let's get to your questions. Cause I only got one question. I'm gonna ask that at the end. So let's get to your
Number one. If you was a GM for your NFL team, name one black quarterback you would start your team with, past or present. Czar.
That moniker will go to the great, underappreciated, but ahead of his time. Sorry, Dennis, Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say it. There wasn't no sorry. I knew who you was gonna say.
After all the black quarterbacks that ever played,
Randall Cunningham. Nah, I'm not gonna be crazy and go bold. I was going to say if Randall Cunningham was playing today, we wouldn't know who Patrick Mahomes is. I'm not gonna go that far. So I said I'm not gonna say that. Okay. But if Randall Cunningham was playing today, instead of Lamar, it would be Randall.
Okay. Dennis, talk to me.
If I was to pick a quarterback,
yeah, I got some names here now.
I don't need no names. It's two people. There's only two people I'm thinking about. It's only two people.
I know the two. Can I guess the two people?
Yeah, you could guess it. I think you're only gonna get one.
Well, it better not be one because don't go there. But it's Michael Vick.
That's one.
And the other one is Steve McNair.
Damn, you got both of them.
Damn.
I was saying your ass better not have McNabb on there.
No, man, McNabb on there. I like McNabb a lot. I'm a huge McNabb fan. But I always thought that Steve McNair was better.
Yeah, I did too.
I always thought Steve McNair was better.
See, I had
Michael Vick,
yeah. But I had Steve McNair too.
Oh, I thought you was probably gonna have Marcus Mariota.
Hey, yo, you ain't shit, yo. So, yeah, I'm gonna I let Ron go Michael Vick, and I'm gonna go Steve McNair. I take Steve McNair, but Steve McNair puts the on his back. To me,
I'm on the Michael Vick that played for Philly.
Yeah, to me, that was one of the best Super Bowl performances I've ever seen.
Steve McNair?
Yeah, Steve
in a losing situation, yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody say Jalen Hurts, and you know how much I love Jalen Hurts, but I still don't think it was better than Steve McNair. I don't.
No.
But I love Jalen Hurts.
And he had less. Jalen Hurts had more to work with too.
Yeah. But see, if I was to pick a present quarterback, I'm picking Jalen Hurts. But I'm not going to say Jalen Hurts because y'all know how much I feel about Jalen Hurts. But
yeah, I know. I like
but,
I was a fan.
If that boy AR-15 is available, I'm taking that boy. Even though it's not AR-15, it's AR-5 now.
Right.
Wait a minute.
If it was present, honestly, it would be Mahomes, but honestly, me, I'd probably take Lamar, though. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing about Mahomes. There was nothing there in college to say he was going to be the best quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
But
it was nothing there to say he was going to be an NFL quarterback, but it was nothing there that said he was going to be the best quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
That's the only thing that I will say.
But Dennis, you always say you gamble 50 and 50. You always say that.
I do say you gamble, but I also say that you gotta take potential. And I think Andy Reid just seen a lot of Brett Favre in him and was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take him.
Right. But the reason I said I would take the Michael Vick play for Philly because that when he was with Philly, he studied the playbook.
Yeah, but he took y'all to an NFC Championship game without the playbook.
But that's the problem. You cannot always just depend on your talent.
Shit, I want both of them. Fuck that. I want both of them. He took them to the NFC Championship game. He took them to the NFC Championship game, running the wild card and the wishbone.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. My next question. Do you agree with the top 10 head coaches in the NFL?
Wait, why would you say Tom Brady? He's got some black in there I don't know about?
I didn't say no Tom Brady.
No, OG did. He said Warren Moon, which is another good one, but he said Tom Brady.
Oh.
But anyway, question.
What's the name that I did not appreciate being in the top 10? There was one list in the top 10 that had my Eagles coach there, and I felt as though Pete Carroll should have been there, not my Eagles coach.
Oh, you talking about what list was it?
Well, it's about 3 different lists. That's the only thing.
This the one list I got.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Tell us what you got.
Andy Reid, Sean McVay, Bill Belichick, Doug Peterson, Pete Carroll, John Harbaugh, Mike, your head coach, Sean Payton, Mike Thomas, Kyle Shanahan.
The list, those are probably the right 10 names. The order is not cool, and one that in particular, Mike Tomlin is way too low. He barely made the top 10.
Right.
And he's top 3. That's clear.
Okay,
the top 3 coaches are Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin, and Pete Carroll. And Belichick.
So
and then I go Pete Carroll. So he definitely is too low on that list.
So will you put Mike?
Can we back this up? You got Mike Tomlin over Pete Carroll?
I do. I probably go see the Belichick thing. Okay, all time he's the GOAT. I don't think. See, we talking right now. I wouldn't have Belichick at 1. I think he's been in way too long. It's kind of like the Popovich. Right. I don't have him 1. I think he's overstayed. He got exposed once Tom Brady left. He wants to keep proving that he can do it without him. And I'm like, dude, you're sort of messing up your legacy. I think Andy Reid is the best thing going right now. He's number 1. Number 2 is Mike Tomlin. Still ain't had a losing season. Ain't got a quarterback. Team is old in that hard conference and still make sure he win 9-10 games. He's number 2. Then I go.
Yeah, active coaches.
Right. Then I might go Belichick, Pete Carroll, whatever, 3-4. But Andy Reid and Tomlin are the best 2 coaches, in my opinion, current.
So what? Okay, my next question. Since you saying that, where will you put Sean McVay at?
Like I said, he's top 10. Probably 7, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know. I say this. People gonna call me a hater.
Say it. They talk your ass.
I don't think Mike Tomlin is top 3.
Really?
Really?
I'm gonna say
Who you
something.
put in? Who you take out? Put in. So
Right.
you got Andy Reid and Pete Carroll and who?
And Belichick.
Still got Belichick. Right now, better.
Right now.
Last 3 years of what he did.
I'm talking about the last decade. That's what I'm talking
You talking about
See, that's a
overall.
lot. No, see that's a lie. That's too much to me. See, that's not that ain't. I don't. There's a lot of coaches came and gone.
Right.
10 years. I say 5 years. I say 5 years. Go 5 years. And it
Last
ain't
5 years?
Belichick. And it ain't look good for Belichick.
He won a Super Bowl in the last 5 years, didn't he?
No.
Was that how long Tim? Well, maybe Tom Brady again. That's Tom Brady though.
I mean, shit. Mike Tomlin only won with fucking Ben Roethlisberger, who isn't his players.
Yeah, but Tomlin don't have bad years. When Tomlin loses franchise quarterback, he don't lose. He don't have losing seasons.
No, he don't have
fall
losing
apart.
seasons.
That's all I'm saying. He
But
knows
all his wide receivers are divas.
Right. He knows how to get the most out of his players to still want to play and compete for him. Sometimes that New England team, I don't know if they're tired of playing for this dude, if his philosophies are old or what's going on, but they just seem 1 week, then the next week, and then they just fold. I'm like, is that Belichick? Is that Brady?
This is something that I've been paying attention to. Mike Tomlin, as much as I love him as a coach, he's been coaching, he's been doing this thing. But Mike Tomlin went to those 2 Super Bowls off of the Chin's players.
What?
Of a who's
After Bill Cowher. I call him the Chin. I call him the Chin.
No. Like I said, I'm not. Forget the Super Bowls. I'm just saying. Again, I'm looking at recent work with the team, what type of talent they had, and the last 3-4 years, Tomlin has been better as a coach, and they both had probably similar amount of talent. Both didn't have a quarterback. Both still don't got a quarterback, in my opinion. Defenses are old. Pittsburgh don't have the same defense. New England actually still has a better defense.
Man, New England got a better, and I think
Pittsburgh is in a harder division.
What?
No, I think that's even. No, I think that's even.
Not going forward. No, I'm talking about the last 3, 4, or 5 years. AFC East just started. Miami just started coming aboard. Jets now as well. Once they got Salah, whatever, however you say his name. This is recent. But if you're going to last 4 or 5 years, the Jets and Miami wasn't doing too much. AFC East was trash. They were getting – Buffalo just started. It was really New England and Buffalo. Miami and New York just started coming.
Okay.
But this is
a conversation. That's all. This is a conversation.
It is.
This is a conversation. I'm just listen. I got nothing but love for Mike Tomlin. I'm just telling you, I don't put him up there because every year, he didn't have a losing season. That's not what you play for. Just not to have losing seasons. Because maybe you do need to lose.
Even Andy Reid has had a losing season.
Right, but sometimes you do have to lose to get you better players so you can rebuild.
So wait a minute, then you said people got the tank?
I ain't say tank.
No.
Because tanking is when you go all out for a top 5 pick. I'm just saying he need to be in the top 10.
Yeah,
if you think you don't get a top 5 pick, then you just fucking threw everything in the trash.
Wait a minute.
Right.
What I'm saying is you trying to get a better quarterback, you won't get it at 10. You won't.
That's not true. Patrick Mahomes, you got at number 10.
But like Dennis
that was
just
different.
said. Like Dennis just said.
I didn't say that he had to go get a quarterback in the top 10.
Right.
Sometimes you could go get that crazy ass defensive lineman. Micah Parsons, top 10. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to go get that guy.
Right.
Especially with him being in
Here
Pennsylvania
goes a good question,
and
Dennis.
you're in Pittsburgh.
Right.
This
Here's a good
some
question,
shit I can be
Dennis.
thinking about.
So Dennis, okay, let's say right now your team didn't have a coach, and this is right now going forward. Who you hiring, Belichick or Tomlin?
Damn, that's a good question. Yeah. Damn, that's a good question.
See what I'm
Dennis,
Okay? It depends. Who's
it depends on what.
It depends. What's my team?
No,
What you mean? What your
obviously,
team?
if your coach is gone, you probably got an average football team.
What?
You ain't got no Tom Brady.
You don't got no Tom Brady.
No. Okay, all right. Let's say I'm the coach. All right, coach
Okay.
got rid of. Let's say I'm last year's coach. They let Jeff Saturday take over. Right.
All right.
So now they need a coach. Then either they're gonna go Belichick or they're gonna go Mike Tomlin. In the coach situation, I'm going Belichick. But let me bring it back. If I'm the Houston Texans, right? They fired their coach. In that situation, I'm going Mike Tomlin.
Why?
That's the difference on.
Because of the why?
Why? Why, Dennis? Why?
Well, with the coach. Yeah, the personnel.
Okay.
Oh no.
But that's a damn good question. Damn, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make sure I fucking TikTok that. That was damn good.
It is. 10 years ago, it's a no-brainer. And that's when Tomlin was at his peak. But 10 years ago, it's still a no-brainer.
No, I don't think 10 years ago it was a no-brainer. That was still a good question.
It's Belichick.
Oh, no,
you take
in 2013? No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
What you gonna do? They just went to 2 Super Bowls. I don't think so, Zara. Not 10 years ago.
Didn't New England go to the Super Bowl in 2012 or when they lost?
Did I go to 3 of them?
I thought it was 2014. I think it was.
Well, I mean, you might be right, but I'm just saying they ran.
It was 14 because then in 15, Cam went. He lost to Peyton Manning, and then 16,
New England
won. That's Ryan's Super Bowl.
I'm saying, like Belichick,
and 17, that was my Super Bowl.
Right. It's like, come on, bro. The track record is there, bro.
Right.
Nah, like I'm saying, and back then I didn't know that Mike Tomlin was going to go through it. In 13, he got a rising star in Antonio Brown, and I think they got like a year later he go get Le'Veon Bell. He finally get an offense, and I don't know, Czar, because we went at that time we wouldn't know the future. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
But I feel it.
I don't know, Dennis. That a hard one right there.
Yeah. That is. That's a fucking question.
You got Bill Belichick.
And a lot of people don't like playing for Bill Belichick. They say he ain't playing.
Right now. I think the older he gets and the game, the way it's changing.
Right. I
think what Chuck just said. I think Tomlin relates still to these boys.
Right.
Belichick is getting more bitter and bitter because Tom.
That's why I put Belichick with the Colts, and that's why I put Tomlin with the Texans, because there's a bunch of young players, the Texans, and there's a lot of older players with the Colts.
Right.
That's why I put him over. That's why I said it depends on what team I got. That's why I said that.
Right.
See,
I feel it.
My next question: do you like it when an NFL player plays for your NFL team, but he teach other NFL players after he retired? Dennis.
Yeah, he allowed to have his little coaching to get his money. Why not? Warren Sapp doing it. I'm trying to think who from the Eagles is teaching somebody. I guess it's Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
But that's about all I know. I don't think too many people taking too much advice from the Eagles. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How about you?
No, I wouldn't have a problem. No, I don't know who's doing that.
Oh, that yours is DeMarcus Ware.
Okay.
Yeah, he teaching the top pass rusher.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that. No, I mean, this is post football career for them. You know, this keeps.
You do Staley. You're right, Buck Flair. Do Staley.
Yeah, this keeps them involved in the game. Help the future. You know, future talent that's coming up at the position that he knows. I have no problem with that.
My next question: Name the top 3 NBA team will be in the playoffs next year in the West and put them in order. Zard.
Top three. So predicting who are going to be the top 3 seeds
Top
Right.
3 seeds
in the West.
in the West.
All right. So no. Okay. So I'm gonna get. Well. Okay. I'll go number 3 seed. We'll work our way. We'll go 3-1.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna actually put the Denver Nuggets at 3.
I agree with that.
They won the chip. They're not going to be as motivated.
Okay.
You know, they're going to be trying to just get through the season and make it to the playoffs. That's just traditionally how a champion works.
All
right. Number 2 seed. I'm gonna go. This is my. So there's 2 teams. I'm gonna talk about these 2 teams real quick. There's 2 teams that like could be great, but then they're frustrating. The last couple of years with me and Dennis, I think even riding them, they're going to ball out. Frustrating. That's New Orleans and that's Minnesota. I'm off the New Orleans train. I'm jumping back on Minnesota. Anthony Edwards, I'm giving them one more year. I think they're going to have a great season. I think Gobert and Cat stays healthy. They also got the other center that they paid. They got a big team. Anthony Edwards is going to go to the next level. I got Minnesota at the number 2 seed, and I got the Phoenix Suns at number 1.
I knew you was gonna put them there.
Me too. I would rather on that.
I'm going Denver at 3. I'm going Big Memphis at 2. And I'm going Sacramento number 1 seed.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
You're
Sacktown, baby.
No.
What?
No way.
Sacramento. Memphis going to win a lot of games because I keep telling everybody they play better without Ja in the regular season. It's just the playoffs they really need.
They're not going to be a top 3 seed.
You'll see. They're going to be a top 3 seed. And then they're going to be talking about Maloney, Coach of the Year, and all that. Watch. You'll see.
Oh, that's Denver.
Oh, my fault. What? Damn, what is his name? His name ain't Malone.
He said Malone.
All right,
I got Sacramento being number 1. I think Sacramento got a taste of what they like, and they like, nah, we want more.
No.
They mad that they lost to Golden State.
I don't know about that one, Dennis.
Right.
But I do got Golden State at 4, and I got Phoenix at 5. And then it's between them 2 LA teams at 6 and 7.
I got Sacramento at 4, and I got Memphis at 5.
See, I got the Warriors at 1.
Wow. Yeah. So Chris Paul about to go over there and ball out, huh?
I think he put the cherry on top.
Okay.
I think they lost their spark. That's what I think happened.
But he won't that ring. He's gonna be different over there.
Okay.
And I think
you think they got rid of him because he took that shot?
No, they got rid of him because Draymond don't like him, and Klay Thompson didn't like him either.
I think they got rid of him because he took that shot. Everybody said, "No,
you can add that to the list."
But Pooh,
yeah, like he took that shot, but he been taking that shot though. I know everybody but he ain't supposed to take that shot.
No,
but he been taking that shot.
Be real, Dennis. I thought it was a terrible shot, and I hear what you're saying. But when it happened, I was just like, I'm like, you don't. If it was a regular 3-pointer, cool. But where he was at, no, not at that. I just felt like it was. He shouldn't have took it.
I think about something else.
I just felt like he shouldn't have took it.
And why I say
maybe that was the cherry on top of that shot. Maybe that's what it was.
Right. It led up to it. I think when he started messing with that the rapper, what's her name? With the orange hair.
Ice Spice with the big ass? Child.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to answer like that. Why ain't y'all tell me?
I think soon he started messing with her, his mind went away from the basketball game.
Yeah, he started getting higher than draft was.
Right. So he will not focus like he was before. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He will be in DC when he get all that chocolate in DC.
They don't got nobody else.
Exactly. So he taking all them fucking shots.
So
he won't even be the best player in DC.
what? So they still got
Hey, sorry. Hold on. Let me see what he has.
No, don't look. No, you can't look. Do you want to bet on it? You want to bet on it?
Who's on their team?
No, man. Just is he gonna be the best player? Let's bet that.
No, because they might make a trade for somebody. What if they?
No,
make a trade
that won't count. That won't count. It's got to be right now.
Oh, all right. Who's on the team today?
Right now.
Oh, I take that bet. What's the bet?
$5.
Oh, I definitely. You betting $5? You can cash at that. That's a bet.
I got Kyle Kuzma.
Nah, Kuz ain't gonna be the best player on that team.
Okay, all right.
That's the battle of the light skinned brothers too. Oh yeah, I'm taking pool. It's a pool party.
All right.
My next question: name the top 3 NBA teams will be in the playoffs in the East next year in order. Dennis.
It should be Milwaukee at 1. I'll give it to Boston. And I'm going to say Cleveland going to make a jump. Give it to Cleveland at 3.
We're nobody buying that shit, Dennis.
I'm not buying hey, you see how I sat back in my chair, right?
Right.
I'm not buying it. You got to come with something else, Dennis.
Yeah, y'all gonna leave me alone.
This is kind of easy though, to be honest with you.
Who you got, son?
And especially, I'm actually roll with Adam and act like Dame is on the team already. I'm gonna go Miami Heat number 3 seed. I'm gonna go Milwaukee Bucks number 2, and Boston Celtics number 1.
So you don't think Philly will make it?
Not top 3. Dennis does. He just ain't telling you.
Where you
I have Philadelphia. I have Philadelphia at 4, like 4. Where they're always at.
All right.
Second round exit to Boston again.
Come on, Dennis?
We got a new coach. If we had Doc Rivers, I'd be more confident. We got a new coach.
But I'm leaning Boston to actually win the whole thing.
I don't know about that now. I think you slipping on that one.
Just telling you.
If Dame,
listen, if Boston do anything, and I mean anything close to what they did last year, they are fucking indestructible. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Because getting rid of Marcus Smart, I really believe is a big hit. But last year I told y'all that losing Ime Udoka was gonna be a big hit, and they ain't look like they lost a step.
I'm telling you, the only reason I'm okay with it is because they're deep. Derek White and Brogdon now get to play. They have too many guards over there, and the offensive firepower is going to be amazing. Now, of course, injury, and that goes for any team.
Right.
If Porzingis, Tatum, and Brown stay healthy with Brogdon and Derek White.
But see, I didn't think that they need Porzingis because Al Horford, even though Porzingis would play the Al Horford role, but I felt as though Al Horford was perfect for that fucking team.
No, but now when Tatum has a bad game or Brown, or you sit them down, Porzingis is, you know what I'm saying? You still got a star or whatever potential 20, 25-point scorer on the floor.
See,
Horford ain't been that in a long time.
See, I'm thinking about if Damian Lillard get traded to Miami, I could see Miami get the number 1 seed.
No, that ain't their thing.
They don't play. Jimmy Butler coast through the season, and so is
that ain't their thing. That's why everybody don't like Jimmy. That ain't their thing. They are really 4, 5 seed team.
I gave them 3, but right.
Get gritty. Get gritty with folks. Go win that damn thing. They ain't got no problem playing on the road.
Nope.
That is Miami. I think they was the number 1 seed. I think they was only the number 1 seed twice when they won the championship with LeBron. They won the number 1 seed every year.
Wait,
Because one year I remember,
the first 2 years they wasn't. That was Chicago.
That was Chicago.
So they had 2 more years. Maybe after Derrick Rose got hurt, they might have been.
No.
But
How about the year?
But you're right. At most, it was 2 out of 4. At most.
Yeah.
How about the year that Dwayne Wade and Shaq? What seed they were?
They weren't number 1 seed then either because they had Detroit was. They had just beat Detroit, just barely beat Detroit.
Man.
It took Shaq to beat Detroit. People won't say that though.
Right. Oh yeah.
They'll say it was Dwayne Wade's type.
Well,
Dwayne Wade didn't need to. Father Time, I'm telling you to this day, I've never seen it. Father Time got Shaq in that playoff series.
Okay.
Starting against the Nets, he had enough. They beat him. When they played that Mavericks, the first 2 games they lost, and Shaq couldn't move and do a damn thing, and he went to Wade. We watched Father Time. Father Time showed up in the playoffs for that.
What? He called over.
Dwayne Wade went the F off 4 games in a row. The greatest performance I've ever seen to this day outside of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying that. I've been saying that. That's the greatest performance outside of Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. Dwayne Wade 2006 is better than any performance I've ever seen except for Michael Jordan.
You don't think that show that they put on against the Golden State Warriors, LeBron and Kyrie?
No, you talking about individual player? No, I'm talking about one player. Best Finals MVP. I'm saying if you say who had the greatest finals,
right?
It would be Michael Jordan. It'll be a couple of Michael Jordans, but Dwayne Wade would be next. Is what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, shit. That LeBron, Kyrie, people are arguing who should have got Finals MVP. So no one was dominant there.
Right.
Well, they was both putting up 40.
They both did well. Don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, Dwayne Wade.
I'm gonna say 30 points.
I was just shocked. I mean, in those 4 games, I think Dwayne Wade averaged 40 something. Though they went down 2-0. I'm not lying. I don't know.
I remember they was down 2-0. I remember.
Yeah. Oh, those at 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dwayne Wade was Jordan-like.
Even Gary Payton talked about this right now. Gary Payton and Shaq were like, you know what? This Dwayne Wade time.
No, he went to him and said, I can't do anything. I need this second loss.
Right. And he was like, your time now.
So he had 42.
I'm just hoping that, Embiid says that shit to Tyrese Maxey.
So look, he had 42, 36, 43, 36. So that's about 40 point average.
Remember, it was Gary Payton on that team, Shaq.
Don't forget White Chocolate.
White Chocolate.
What do you tell Pat Riley? If you want to win, you better put Booby in.
It was a lot of players on that team, but Dwayne Wade was like on another level at that time.
He had 42 points, 13 rebounds. Game 3. Let me see. Game 4, he had 36, 6 and 6. Then game 5, I mean, I was just watching it, bro, and because like I said, Dwayne Wade was good, but I never saw that. Then he had 43, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals defensively, and then the last game when they won Game 6, which was only a 3-point win, he had, let's see what he do there. He had 36, 10, 5, 4, 3. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks.
Against
he was known for blocking too. I don't know why.
Against Dallas.
I just remember I was like, this dude, I ain't seen that.
Now, remember, Dallas was hot back then, boy.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Oh, Dallas was supposed to win that finals.
Right.
They weren't supposed to win in 2011, but they were supposed to win in 2006.
So you got Doug, you got JT.
That's why everybody was happy that Dirk won finally, because not only did they lose 2006 in that fashion, they were the number 1 seed. A couple years later, Dirk won MVP, and they lost to the 8 seed Warriors in the first round.
And people was questioning Dirk's heart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that was.
It used to be an argument, Czar, and I want to say it's 2002, 2003. Who was the better overseas player at the time? Was it Peja Stojakovic or was it Dirk Nowitzki? And I used to always go Peja until after Peja fucked his ankle up. When he fucked his ankle up and came back in that game 7 against the Lakers and shot that air ball, that's when I was like, no, this is
Yeah, they bugged. I mean, like I said, they got cheated out of game 6, but him and Webber, big moments, they buckled, man.
They did shut down.
Chris Webber, I love Chris Webber. He buckles under pressure in big moments.
Even in college.
Yeah. But I ain't blaming that time. No. I'm not blaming that timeout on him, Ryan.
What?
Everybody on the sideline said timeout and was calling timeout and doing this.
Then, see, man, you got
Steph Curry still ain't got no blame this year when he did it and got a technical. And ain't nobody said he called timeout. They were saying no.
See, man, you gotta talk. I want to hear more about that.
Oh yeah, it's documented. That's why he didn't do the Fab Five documentary. He knew that was some bullshit. He got blamed for that. They was all saying timeout.
They good now, but
Michigan.
But Michigan still ain't shit because, as Jalen Rose said, it ain't no banners of us up there. Like he said, we ain't got nothing up there. He said, I'm at every game.
Yeah. Right. My next question.
Yeah.
Name a NBA player that got drafted this year, is under the radar and will be good. Czar.
I'm gonna be a homer, man. I'm gonna go with both of my boys, dude. And it sucks. I'm mad. LA got them a hell of a player in Hood Scafino, and they getting.
I think you talking about NBA or
NBA.
Oh, NBA. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hood Scafino, our freshman phenom that went pro. I just hate that he went to the Lakers. I think he should have went higher. He went 17, I believe. Right. And I'm gonna go with the second round pick, the Warriors. Lakers and Warriors got my guys. What's the odds of that? Trace Jackson, runner-up player of the year in all of college basketball. They said he wasn't a pro prospect because, slower, old school, traditional big man, slow feet, can't really shoot threes. Right. I just think he's that talented that he's going to definitely trace. He's big enough. I just think he'll be able to adapt to today's game. That's why player of the year, Zach Edey for Purdue, went back to college, the 7'4", 7'3" center, because he's traditionally old school. And he said, forget the draft, I'm going back to school. But Trace, he was a senior, so he had no choice.
Dennis,
I'm going for the guy that I wanted on the Sixers, Imani Bates. That's what I'm going with. I think Imani Bates going to where the fuck did he go to? They go to Houston? Where the fuck did Imani Bates go to? Going to where the fuck he went to. Right now, I can't think of who it is. But Imani Bates is the guy that I was sitting there worried about. Because that's what I wanted.
I got two dudes I like, and the twins.
Oh, the twins?
Yeah, I like both of those dudes.
No, he went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sorry about that.
I like the twins. I think they in the perfect spot. Yeah, both of them got good head coaches.
That was cool. They went back to back though, and that was
right. It like one went to Houston, then the other one went to Detroit. Yeah, and I like they know what they were doing.
Right. That was a good one.
My next question: name a NFL player that got drafted by your NFL team, is under the radar, and he is the missing piece to get your team to the next level. Czar.
He's the missing piece?
Yep. The missing piece.
I don't know if I would go that far. I think because, in my opinion, our missing pieces are free agents that we sign, and just my honest opinion.
Mine is an undrafted free agent.
Is it a missing piece?
Is he? Wait a minute, Dennis. Is he the missing piece to get y'all back to the Super Bowl and win it?
Mine is an undrafted free agent. I'm just gonna say that.
Who? Which one?
Eli Ricks.
You think he's the missing piece?
I think he's gonna be the development missing piece for that to make that secondary a dominating force.
All right, I'm gonna make this fun.
What you got, Zoe?
I'm gonna go with a wild card guy, an explosive player. Everyone praises him. He has all the talent in the world. Dennis had a guy like this years ago. Very small guy, but
Deuce. Deuce Vine.
I'm telling you, this guy is a football player. With Tony Pollard coming off injury, I know we got Ronald Jones, and I think and he's only 25 years old. I just was tripping off that. And, he was with terrible, shitty Tampa Bay. I actually think Ronald Jones is going to resurrect his career, and he was a good running back.
He
trust
me. I hate Tampa Bay. Wait a minute. I hate Tampa Bay, but he is a legit running back.
Yes, but I'm gonna go Deuce Vine because I don't know if you watch the tape. This little kid is a football player. Reminds me just as much as Darren Sproles.
Wow.
I see him coming out the backfield, Dak hitting him a lot.
Wow. Wow.
They're trying to see y'all got y'all a Boston Scott?
Well, I like Darren Sproles. Yes, I hope he's better than Scott, though. I think he can be better than Scott. Well, Scott actually is pretty good. He just don't play a lot.
Yeah, I like Boston a lot.
Yeah.
My next question. Besides LeBron James and Steph Curry and James Harden and Kawhi and Damian Lillard,
Damian.
Name one superstar that put a fear in basketball players. Dennis.
Put a what in basketball players? Put fear. Oh, okay, fear. Okay. What basketball player I would be scared of?
That's easy for me.
If it's the playoffs, it's Jimmy Butler. Let me see who else. Oh, Boston Celtics. Shit. Jason Tatum. Yeah. Them the two teams I don't want to play in playoffs. I don't want to play Miami.
I said basketball player.
Yeah, that's it. Jason Tatum.
What player did you say don't name?
Besides LeBron James, Steph Curry, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Leonard.
Luka Doncic.
Dang.
They game plan for him.
You got to.
They game plan for Trey. Shit.
Not really.
Fuck out of here.
You got a game plan for
Luka. You know what? I just hope y'all keep talking shit about Trey. Let him come to Philly. I'll show you who Trey is.
That's why
Let him come to Philly. Keep talking shit about him.
Don't nobody want to go to Philly, Dennis. I told you about that.
Not an older 25-year-old. And not really. He's only been a part-time running back. I think he's a younger 25-year-old.
UFC Lopez said Greek freak. That's what he said.
Put him on your list. You should have put him on your list.
I forgot about that. I forgot about him, Zar.
Yeah.
My next question. Will you build your NFL team with one running back or two running backs? Zar.
We're going with the two-headed small monster, Pollard. We're going quickness this year. Pollard and Deuce. Ronald Jones will be the Thunder. He'll be the Rondane this year.
Dennis.
See, this is kind of different because if I'm, it depends on what kind of running back I got. Like if let's say the Eagles traded for Derrick Henry, then it's just fucking Derrick Henry. That's it. That's all we need. Just Derrick Henry. But there's only certain running backs is like that you only can have just one. And I think Derrick Henry's one. I think Christian McCaffrey's a guy like that. I want to say it's Saquon Barkley, but we probably need to see more of him.
He like that. He about that.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice though. He's very nice. I'm tired of him being in my division. So I'm hoping I'm glad Zeke not in my division, but shit, he ain't been signed yet, so let me be quiet. Tired of that motherfucker scoring a touchdown on us. But yeah, UFC Lopez, he got who y'all running backs over there, UFC Lopez? Who y'all running backs in Chicago?
Who they got over there? They just traded. They got a dude from Carolina, right? Foreman.
They got Foreman?
They got Foreman.
Then they got Foreman and they got Herbert.
Ooh.
Montgomery left.
No, I know Montgomery in Detroit.
Yeah, I think it's Foreman and Herbert.
Yeah.
Foreman.
I might have to try to get Foreman.
I like Foreman.
I might have to try to get Foreman in my later rounds of the fantasy.
Yeah, I like
He
Foreman.
nasty. And how I know that?
I always like Foreman.
Because him.
Foreman played for Texas Longhorns. Then he playing for the Houston Texans. Then they cut it. Him and what you call him came in the same year. Deshaun Watson, and they cut him for some reason. I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, they went to Tennessee. Remember?
We picked him up.
He didn't get to play until Derrick Henry got hurt, and then he did.
He balled out. Then he went to Carolina and balled out over there.
Well, he balled out with us before he went to Carolina.
Yeah.
But my head coach, then I want to keep him. I don't know why. Because we seen what he done last year. And because of him, and Carolina picked him up.
I think y'all was good on running backs. Algier and
Cordero.
And my man Patterson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I'm still picking up Patterson on fantasy.
Nah, not this year, bro.
Yeah, I'm picking him up.
He's third string now.
ESPN say Nick Saban and Bill Belichick is the greatest head coaches of all time. So my question is, how many games you have to win and lose, Dennis?
Oh, that's another boy from Texas, Rashad Johnson, ain't it? I think.
Yeah.
What you mean? How many games you got to win and lose to be the greatest? To be the greatest coach ever?
Yeah.
I think you got to win multiple championships and have a long career of success. Multiple championships and a long career of success.
So,
yeah, I mean, there's no set number of games. Nick Saban.
ESPN said it. That said him and Bill Belichick.
No, I get the Bill Belichick. I mean, you got coaches before my time like Bear Bryant. Yeah, another Alabama. I mean, he won. I mean, he won a lot. He won like 7 chips. I mean, but if you want to go more like recent, or at least like within the last 30 years,
right?
I mean, I don't know, man. Nick Saban, I guess. I mean, you got a lot of older coaches. You got Barry Switzer was the
right. I mean,
my coach Joe Paterno,
right?
Like I don't know. I think college football is an argument. NFL, no, there's no argument. It's Belichick. I don't know about college football. I don't know if I would give it to Nick Saban.
Belichick.
Yeah.
Well, Belichick. Hey, call it.
I definitely got Joe Paterno top 3.
Of course, that's your coach.
Nah, but I'm saying not like just because though. Like that man is a legend.
One day I'm gonna dress up like him. I'm gonna have some thick ass glasses on.
Those glasses got me every time.
That might even be who I be for Halloween one year. Thick ass glasses and the Penn State jacket on with some khakis.
My
My
next question. Name a wide receiver from college, past or present, did great in college, but was a bust in the NFL. Czar.
There's a bunch. Did great in college, bust in the NFL. Let's go with Carlos Rogers.
Who?
Oh, you said him first? I thought you were going to say the other one from Detroit.
Who?
Nah, he actually did. No, he did garbage when he got to us. That's why we traded for him. He balled in Detroit. Roy Williams?
No, the other one. There was three.
Mike Williams.
Oh,
yeah.
Williams.
Carlos Rogers was better. I don't remember what the draft picks for each of those guys were. Carlos Rogers, I think, was a top 3 pick or close somewhere.
Carlos Rogers wasn't better than Mike Williams.
I don't know about that. In college?
In college. I'm just talking about just college career. Mike Williams was that bull college career.
Nah,
I'm trying to figure out why he don't get no love though. He don't get no love. Like when they say who had one of the best college careers for wide receiver, you'll hear Michael Crabtree. You'll hear about Megatron. You'll even hear about Blackman.
He was a number 2 pick.
Yeah, from Detroit.
Carlos Rogers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was.
But Mike Williams got in that trouble.
No, I know. Like I said, I'm just telling you. You talking about USC, Mike Williams, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see where he got picked.
He got in trouble, but
John Wall.
It's rare that receivers, like he was the 10 pick, and I know you're right. He did have a little off the field. I mean, it's arguable. I still think Carlos Rogers, especially being picked at number 2.
Now you got me. And now I got to look up some arguments now.
Yeah, he did.
Mike Williams, Carlos Rogers.
Carlos Rogers, I got one name for you. All world, bro. He didn't do nothing.
I got one name for you.
Oh.
No, he got that, but Carlos Rogers got that shoulder injury. That's why. And after that, Steve Mariucci, messed the team up. He ain't messed the team up, but what was the bull name that was the GM for Detroit at the time? He picked 3 wide receivers back to back.
I know you're talking about names.
Man, too, the tall dude, the offensive lineman dude.
Yeah. But in all honesty, they had a squad. They had the running back from Virginia Tech. I think his name was Kevin Smith.
Yeah, no.
Like that.
No. Ah, damn, it's Kevin. I know exactly who you played with, Marcus.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, what was dude's name?
They had a squad. They had Joey Harrington from Oregon. Like they had a squad, yo. It was like Dre Blah was there.
Kevin Jones.
Kevin Jones, his name. Kevin Jones. Yes.
Yeah, but Harrington, I knew he was gonna be trash. That's the only
who you got, Dennis?
Well, I got out of who? Wide receiver. I said Mike Williams. I got Mike Williams.
You got Mike Williams.
Yeah.
I gotta go with AJ Green.
Justin Blackman. Thank you.
Hold up.
Justin Blackman.
Hold the phone. You gotta go with who?
AJ Green. He did not do shit in the NFL.
AJ Green about to be a Hall of Famer. What the hell?
He did not. No, they said.
Hey, hold on, Ryan. You ain't slick. I know he was in the same draft as Julio Jones, and for about the first 8 years, he was just as good as Julio Jones.
No, he wasn't.
They both go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they got all pros under their belt. Cut that out.
Right, they both go to the Hall of Fame.
The other day,
Justin Blackman is a good one though.
Wow.
Justin Blackman.
You see how they say wide receivers is Michael Crabtree, Justin Blackman. They don't give Mike Williams no love.
Michael Crabtree didn't. Well, he ended up falling and took Darius Hay. I mean, that draft was all messed up. He actually had a decent career, and he went lower. He went in the late teens.
Hey, if we talking like right now they're gonna say Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy was supposed to be the best wide receiver out of Alabama. Out of them 4, out of what was the one? No, not them. Just the
Raiders.
4.
The one that went to jail for the Raiders.
The one with the jail for the Raiders. Devontae Smith.
Lamb.
CD. No. CD Lamb played for which game?
No, I've been talking about the same draft. The receivers, the top receivers in the draft.
No, I was talking about just on that team and on the Alabama team.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the best. He's supposed to be the best wide receiver in the Alabama team.
And in that draft, arguably the top two receivers were Judy and Lamb. What's his name? The dude for the Raiders. He went to jail for killing somebody.
I don't know. I forgot.
In Las Vegas, he just speedster.
DUI dude.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
The Raiders, of course, picked them first, Ruggs. But the top two receivers were supposed to be Judy and Lamb. Then Ruggs was third. Justin Jefferson he may have been fourth or fifth. He was not up there going into the draft. It was Lamb and Judy, and they kept saying Judy was the better route runner, but Lamb had the better, the X Factor stuff and, the playmaker stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I heard you, sir.
Right. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Lamb, Lamb was talked about, but Judy was supposed to be the best wide receiver out of all of them.
But is it?
And Judy might end up being the biggest bust.
Ooh.
Well, now that Ruggs ain't in the league.
Well, yeah, Ruggs ain't in the league.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. But shit, he still was having better years than him.
We still ain't letting you off the hook for picking Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. It's all right. All right, last question. It's the last question. I just want to know, do y'all feel as though it's going to happen or not? Will Alvin Kamara get suspended? His charges has been dropped. He's paying the dude eye fee, Ryan. He paying his doctor eye fee. It was only $100,000, Ryan. He paying the whole $100,000 for his eye socket to get back.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
He should get suspended.
You gonna say that? I forgot he didn't get the vision.
No, it's not even that. At the end of the day, you mess up a man's eye socket.
Man, now him and this girl can't see eye to eye, Dennis.
Oh,
hey,
you jump a dude. Now keep it 100. You jump this man.
Yo, when Tupac jumped bull, what happened to Tupac?
Hey, Tupac got smoked, didn't he?
All right, well, listen.
Okay, then. But what I'm saying, Dennis.
Tupac out of this, man.
What I'm saying, Dennis, if it were me, I would give him a year. I would
give him a year. I ain't give him no year suspension for no fight, dog.
You mess up a dude eye socket.
He paid the bill.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm not getting no year and I paid the bill. Give me my money back. I'll take the year.
Hey.
Listen, I'm not taking 2 ass whoopings. Let's get that out of the way. What I tell you, when you're from the hood, you don't take 2 ass whoopings. And I always tell you that. You don't take 2 ass whoopings when you're from the hood. And either you're going to take this money for this eye socket to get fixed, or I'll get a year suspension and lose out on a couple million. One of the two are going to happen. It ain't going to be both.
He needs to get suspended. The commissioner needs to set the tone for his black ass.
Well, he should have suspended him last year.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
Me too.
Yeah, they didn't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think he's going to be. But I'm gonna let y'all tell it. I don't think.
But they waited to.
What you waiting for? You seen the video? What you waiting for? You ain't waiting for nobody else. This the same commissioner that got rid of everybody else when he seen the goddamn video.
Well,
what are you waiting for?
Get rid of him then.
When he saw the video of fucking Ray Rice sucking his girl at the time, then they got married months later. We ain't seen Ray Rice ass no more.
That threw him under the bus. Now,
USC was naming all these running backs.
But he said wide receiver. I guess
he naming Curtis. He naming all the Chicago Bears.
But not keep it 100. Now, this man cannot see out one eye.
Yo, I paid for that situation. All right, you're not gonna keep bringing this back up as if I didn't pay the medical bill. All right.
No, but that shit, you got to get both ass whoopings. You gotta get suspended, and you got to pay my shit.
Right.
That's how I look at it for a whole year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that, Ricky Bobby. He violated the code of conduct. He should have been suspended last year. He didn't get suspended last year. Oh well. That's the way I look at it. Oh well.
But there you go, Dennis.
What you guys are?
No, I agree. I mean, I thought he was going to get suspended last year. I mean, I know proceedings take a while. There's no, well, I don't know about statute of limitation. I mean, he definitely could get suspended. You know, if they do, I'm not like upset about it, you know, because, you know, one of my favorite movies is called Cat's Eye.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just letting you know.
Yeah, that shit is
As they used to say back in the day, when Ron was A-Town stumping, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Right. Shout out to the young guns.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Young bloods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what they say, Ron? Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. All right? That's what they say.
But
don't
you gotta look
no
at
shit,
it.
Won't be no shit.
But Dennis, let's be honest. That fucked up though. That really
it is fucked up. He got compensated for his fucked up. We don't know what Bull said though. You keep saying that's fucked up. What if Bull was really over there talking? What if Bull pushed him?
They jumped him. It was 4-on-1.
Hold on. Wait. You telling me they did him like Looney Tunes and them did Jody and Baby Boy?
They jumped him. Yes.
No. What was the joint when they when Marlon jumped off the motherfucking grass on the ball? Shit. Don't be a menace. He was like, "Hey man, Trey said there ain't want no trouble, but I do."
And dude start doing little flips and jumping.
Right. We should be doing this to our black brother. Move, right? He's trying to get out with an 8, baby. Get out with an 8.
So they were in the elevator. It was 4 dudes.
Yo, there's a lot of shit go down the elevator. I don't think I'm catching no elevators in Vegas. There's a lot of shit go down the elevator.
They were in the elevator. Dude was trying to get on the elevator.
But he might have said some shit, Ron.
He might have, but you gotta look at it. You finna lose a lot of money for that one beat down.
You know what? Boy ain't talking no more shit though. he ain't talking no more shit. What Cat Williams say? Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yeah, shit, boy.
Hey man, we gonna tell y'all one time, man. We love y'all. Keep subscribing. Keep staying locked in on us, man. Love y'all for tuning in with us each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And we gonna do what we gotta do to keep bringing y'all a good show. Now, make sure at 10 o'clock, well, about a half hour, y'all tune in to Stay Tuned. God bless.
Good night.
Great day.